Morning, good morning, good morning. First, I'd like to introduce myself. If you have never seen any of my videos, my name is Latasha, and I talk all things money, work from home, how to make money, and moving forward, we're going to talk about being debt free. A lot of people suffer from silently suffer from just having too much debt. They're overwhelmed. They're getting a lot of phone calls, letters, and you don't know what to do. You don't know if you want to consolidate or you want to file bankruptcy. Let those be the last options. I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks I've used to pay off debt and how I have minimized my lifestyle to the point where I only have maybe a few handful of items that I pay every month. Some things are unavoidable. We know we can't get rid of water, light, and gas, right? Insurance, and for me, a home warranty. Those are things that I cannot pay off. Now, I can pay my car insurance every 6 months, and I can pay my home warranty every year. But if for some reason you don't have the money to pay it all at one time, of course, you can have those auto withdrawn out of your bank account. So I made a quick list, and I apologize because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I have a really busy day, but I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. So, ways to become debt free. First of all, you need to do a monthly budget. You need to know exactly how much your living expenses are every month. You need to know if you have a fixed rent, most rents only go up once a year just due to inflation. It's unavoidable. That's the reason why I kind of lean towards a mortgage, because once you get a mortgage and you get a fixed rate, you're locked into that mortgage for 30 years. With an apartment, just like I said, due to inflation, your rent may change. Sometimes it change every other year. So know your monthly budget. Know you have a monthly budget. Get a calendar. Like myself, I have a calendar, and it's good to write it down. Some people write their monthly budget down on a sheet of paper. I actually write what's due down every date. And this is from last year. I actually kept last year's 2019, and I have 2020 inside of last year just to compare what I was paying last year that same month versus this, because my goal is to only have about 3 to 4 bills a month. Okay. So the next one is to calculate your debt. Know who you owe and what you owe. So a lot of people run from that. They don't want to face reality that, hey, I owe so much. When you know how much you owe, it's execution time. It's time to take the smallest debt and work your way up, because those small wins make you feel good. It's a psychological thing. Don't try to pay off the biggest debt first. Pay off the smallest debt first. That's what I did. Get Credit Karma, and Experian actually has a whole free website as well. Credit Karma will monitor TransUnion and Equifax for you. And Experian has their own website, and it's all free. You can do Credit Karma app, or you can just set up a login online. Know who you owe and how much you owe. And again, if it's over 7 years, negotiate. Experian is removing old stuff, old addresses, old inquiries, anything that don't is not correct. Incorrect name spelling, phone numbers that's not yours, workplaces that you have never worked, because these type of things will affect your credit. You want a crisp, polished credit report. Just so you know, even if you're not trying to purchase a home or a car right now, or make any major purchases, it's just for your own security, and it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you have accomplished something. So get your credit report, know what's on it. Anything that's incorrect, just tell them to delete it. You can everything is online now. Remember when we couldn't get a credit report ran unless we actually went on a phone, called a phone number, and they mailed out a physical copy of our credit report. Then we had to mail in paperwork to tell them, well, this is not right, or this is an old debt. Anything from 2013 to today, anything from 2013 and moving, in the past, can be removed from your credit report because it's considered 7 years old, and you have the right to request for it to be removed, but you have to do that. Okay, moving along. Number 3, negotiate a lower interest rate. That's the reason why I mentioned knowing who you owe. And if you have old debt, old things on your credit report, have it removed, because it will affect your credit score, because it's hard for you to negotiate a lower interest rate on your car or your credit cards if you have a low credit score. Okay? Number 4, sell used items, things that you don't use. Your trash may be someone else's treasure. Old children DVDs, Disney DVDs, things that they have outgrown, toys, video games that's still in good condition. Sell them. I did a video years ago about Amazon. Some people can't sell on Amazon anymore. There are other platforms like Bonanza. My daughter do merch or something like that, where she sell her old stuff. So Amazon is not the end all and beginning of selling used items. Just go and Google how to sell my used items online and start getting rid of that stuff, and actually use that extra money to pay towards your debt. Number 5, clip coupons. I clip coupons. I print them online and I clip them. If you give me one moment, I'm going to show you. I actually have some sitting on top of my printer that I need to cut. It doesn't make a difference how much money I make. I'm going to always probably clip coupons. This is battery coupons. This is a cleaning product coupon. This is cheese coupon. Like, I clip coupons, especially for stuff like paper towel, tissue, whatever. I clip it. Number 6, find an extra job or a side hustle. If you have some extra time on your hand, you work Monday through Friday, and um, you can maybe deliver some newspapers on Sunday, or you can do some side hustle online. You guys know that I am the IBO for Arise. Again, if you have never seen any of my videos, and this is the first time you ran into my video, I am an IBO for a customer service company. We provide customer service from the comfort of our home. You simply talk to Fortune 500 companies and you will receive pay. You're an independent contractor, so it's not like a job, it's a contract. You do have to pay for training. So there are other side hustles online. You can also do Uber, you can do Grubhub, you can do DoorDash, you can do Lyft if you have, if you are in the mood to deal with other people. Another thing that I do is I do not carry my credit cards. I have them frozen right now. Like, literally, I have a lot of credit cards, you guys, a lot of them, but they're frozen. So if you don't need them, pay them off. You don't have to cut them up. Now, if you need some discipline, that's what I would do. I would cut them. You don't have to close the account, but cut them so you don't use them and you can actually pay off that debt. The key to credit cards is only to be using about 30% of your available credit every month. When you start maxing out your credit cards, it's going to affect your credit score. So I know that they give you $1,000, $2,000 worth of credit, but they don't intend for you to use all of it at one time. They intend for you to use 30% and pay it off. So I actually don't carry my credit cards. I carry a debit card. I actually have a business debit card here that I do not carry either. It's only to purchase goods and services for the business. My TLC card, I do not carry it. I do not carry these cards because I don't want to be tempted to use them while I'm out and about. I only have a personal debit card and that's all I use. So, those are some of the things that I have used to actually become debt free. It is not easy. It's not going to be easy journey. If you're married, it's going to be hard. It just depends. It just depends. If you are the nerd, as Dave Ramsey say, and your spouse is the free spirit, you're gonna have to get them on board, or it's gonna be very difficult. When two or more agree, it shall be done. So if you can let them know, hey, I'm tired of being overwhelmed. I'm tired of being not being able to afford the things that I like. Sometimes if you just trim, it's called delayed gratification. If you just trim down your budget and get on a tight, disciplined budget, you can afford the things that you really like later. Hopefully, this really and on number three, with negotiating a lower interest rate, that's for your car and your credit card, also your mortgage, because you can do a refi on your mortgage. Let that be the last thing you do, because when you refinance your mortgage, you're starting all over. But when it comes to your car, you're just finding a different company that can lower your rate and your payments will be lower. So hopefully these things helped someone. If you have any questions, I guess you can Google some of this information would help you. So until next time, you guys, stay fearless and let's drink a shot. I don't want to leave my video without drinking a great NutriBurst shot. Have a great Tuesday. See you next time. Bye.